Good evening, everyone. I am Marla Spivey, and I'm one of the co-principals at Penwood Middle School. Very proud to be co-principal there, and so happy that you took some time out of your busy day to visit us virtually on our back to school night. We are happy to make this information available to you. So whether you were not comfortable coming in or had other engagement to attend to, we just are glad that you took the time to spend with us to get some information about our school. So let's get started. So we're going to talk about 4 different areas of the school tonight, very briefly. I won't keep you long. First, I want to give you a chance to meet the building administrators. Then we'll talk a little bit about our curriculums. We've got several new curriculums this year for some of our major core subjects. Share a little bit of Title I information, and then ways that you can communicate with us. So first, let's meet the building administrators. Dr. Matthew Lammons, who is the other interim co-principal along with me. Many of you probably know him if you've been in the district because he has been here for 12 years. This is his 3rd year at the middle school. And you can read some other information about him on the slide that indicates that he is ready and willing and wanting to work very hard for all of us here at Penwood because he is Penwood proud. So just briefly, a little bit about me. I have been in education, this is my 23rd year, and I joined the staff of PWMS last year, around this time, actually, now that I think about it. I've been a lifelong, seems like a lifelong educator, and my passion is really making sure that our teachers are equipped with all the tools that they need to help the scholars that they serve be successful. And you can read a little bit more about me and where I went to school. And I'm just very, very excited to be working with your children this year. And last, Mr. Denenza. He's our interim assistant principal this year. And this is not his first rodeo at Penwood Middle School. He served as a teacher previously, and then as an assistant principal before taking a position at Green Avenue. So he also shares some of the areas of focus for him on this slide, and we are so excited to have him rejoining our team. So briefly, I want to just touch on the curriculums that we are utilizing this year in the different subjects. So, this slide kind of shows you the continuum from K all the way through high school. There's been a really concentrated effort this year to have a continuum of instruction so that curriculums are aligned from grade to grade, which helps support teachers really understanding what children are coming to them having learned in the previous grade. So for the middle school, for ELA, we use as our core program My Perspectives, but then we also support scholars in Tier 1 instruction, which is the entire class, with Power Up and Read 180, which are both online programs that target scholars' weaknesses as well as their strengths to provide them with individualized support. In order to get the best information about where they are, they take what we call a rapid screener first that highlights areas of growth for them. And then there's a common assessment that is given through the My Perspectives program, along with material from the state portal with Common Core and PSSA aligned questions. For mathematics, our core program is Envision, and if you notice on the slide, the K-6 also use the same program as their core. Our intervention tool for math is Mathia, and there's a screener and diagnostic that are provided called the MSDA, which allows us to do the same thing on the math side in terms of finding out what scholars' strengths are and their areas for growth. And Envisions does provide practice tests that we utilize as common assessments so that we can look at how our scholars are doing across the grade with different topics. So every morning at Penwood, we recite the affirmations that you see on your screen. That's just the way we start our day, trying to make sure that we're in a positive mindset and recognizing that no, we may not know everything, but if we work hard, then we will certainly end the day knowing a lot more than when we started. This is our PBIS mantra. We use RAISE, which stands for respect, accountability, integrity, safety, and excellence. And part of our PBIS program, which is regionally recognized for the level of implementation that we have, really focuses on all aspects of what you see on the screen. There are lessons weekly around each of these words and what they mean as a middle schooler, what they mean as a citizen in our community. Part of that is the matrix that you see on the screen. I know the print might be a little small, but what we do is spend time with the scholars so that they know what it looks like to be respectful in all areas of the building, what it looks like to be accountable and have integrity and show integrity, and to be safe and have an attitude of excellence throughout our building. So this matrix is something that we go over frequently with the scholars so that they can learn what appropriate behavior looks like in each area of the building, because it is different depending on where you are. Briefly, some Title I information. We are a Title I school. Our district is a Title I district. So that means that we receive federal funds for programming. Most of the money goes towards services that help some of our at-risk youth to succeed, and that's without regard to any circumstances that they may be facing. Those are needs-based, and it's based on their enrollment, the percentage of children in our school and in our district that qualify for free or reduced lunch, and some other data. And that funding is distributed at the state level to each district in the state. I did want to touch on attendance because it is very, very important, and I didn't want you to think that it wasn't something that is always on our minds, because we know that there really is a strong relationship between regular attendance and the academic achievement of our scholars. So our goal is to have 95% or higher daily attendance. Those students that do have strong attendance, it's well documented that they do better in school. They've got more friends, they are more likely to graduate, and just overall have a better experience. So the goal you might want to keep in mind for your scholar is to try to keep their absences under 5 for the year, because those are the children that usually are most successful. So lastly, some ways that we communicate with you. We use Global Connect, which is either a robocall, a text, or an email. And that's usually used when there is time-sensitive information that we want to share with you. If your child is absent, that is also the platform that is used to make that call to let you know that they were marked absent for the day. We also will be sharing a biweekly newsletter, which is done to keep you up to date with some of the great things that are happening here inside our walls. And lastly, you can find us on social media. On Facebook, we are listed under Penn space Wood Middle, which is all one word, space school. And then on Instagram, PWMS_Patriots. So those are the ways that you can find us. We're always posting things that are happening in the school, pictures of past events that you can see all the fun that the kids are having as they are learning. So lastly, just want to thank you on behalf of all the faculty and staff at Penwood Middle School. We really appreciate you taking out this time to view this video. We hope to see you in the building sometime soon, and we are really excited for this school year and know that it will be a wonderful year of teaching and learning for both our scholars and our students. So thank you again, and hopefully we will see you very soon. Take care.